Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and the Washington football team just took Samuel Cosmi with the 51st pick in the NFL draft. I like this pick. The Washington football team was looking to upgrade their tackle position, and they did just that with Samuel Cosmi. I really like this pick. You look at, I know you got to take it with a grain of salt, but you look at his PFF grades from 2018 to 2019 to 2020, showed improvement every year, and that is what you want to see in football players. I like this pick. We went linebacker in the first round, arguably our biggest position of need. In the second round, there was a couple options we could go with, but we went with tackle, which I think is the right position. I think there was a possibility it could have been safety if a couple of those guys dropped. Javon Holland ended up getting selected. Trayvon Merrick also got selected. So those guys were off the board, and I'm happy they ended up going tackle instead of a position like quarterback. I'm happy they did that. Let's go ahead and look at, some of Samuel Cosmi's traits. Obviously, is going to play tackle, probably left tackle. I think he transitioned from right tackle to left tackle. He's about 6'6", 315 pounds. You guys can see his measurements right there. Born in Texas and was projected, an early second round pick. So I like that. Some of his strengths you guys can see right here. 3-year starter, excellent bend and flexibility, looks great in space and moves like a big tight end. So you like to see, and I'm going to go to this chart right here, and it shows how athletic Sam Cosmi really is. Athletic tools to find his way in pro rushing attack, above average foot agility to inside slide. You guys can see right here showed better play strength in 2020. So I like that. It's been getting better and better as he's gone on. You guys can see, some of his weaknesses, asked to do a lot of basic wall-off blocking. And hey, that's not necessarily his fault. We'll see. And, I also like this pick because we got a good offensive line coach in John Masco, and I do trust him to develop, Sam Cosmi into a good starting NFL tackle. And, our offensive line is looking really nice now, because if you look at our offensive line, we'll see who's starting at left tackle, but it's probably going to be Sam Cosmi. If not, it'll be Cornelius Lucas or maybe Sadiq Charles. Then at left guard, you got Eric Flowers or Wes Schweitzer, maybe even Sadiq Charles. We have so much depth. Center, Chase Roulier, Brandon Sheriff at right guard. And at right tackle, you got Morgan Moses. So I'm really liking our offensive line. We shored up the tackle spot, which is the second or third most important position in football, behind, obviously, quarterback and edge rusher. Like this pick, and I know a lot of people, or at least some people, are going to be a little upset we passed on Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, but all I'll say is, he was projected to go into the top 15, and he fell all the way past us. I think he went the next pick 52nd overall, and when something like that happens, it's usually some red flag, whether it be a character issue, which probably not, could be a medical thing. I don't want to assume anything, but that's probably why he started to fall, because a lot of teams passed on him. A lot of teams passed on him twice. So, I like the player, but there might have been something, else there that, made a lot of teams not end up drafting. But I'm really happy with this pick in Samuel Cosmi. A good pass protector and good in the run game. I'll get you guys a video in the next couple weeks going more in depth with Samuel Cosmi. So we got our linebacker, our middle linebacker / Sam, even will linebacker. He can do everything. We got a tackle, and now we'll see in the third round. We got a few different options. Could go tight end, could go safety, even cornerback. We'll see. So appreciate you guys for watching the video. Stay tuned in the next minutes for some new videos. Appreciate and peace.